Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Astros, Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Houston Astros. The Astros find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Jackie Hillman is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, hard to be any better than he was in his last one. How about his CG in a 2-hitter? He was in complete control from beginning to end. It'll be fun to see if he carries that over into this one.
Now at the plate, Eric Ibar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for the Angels, shortstop, Eric Ibar.
Here comes the first pitch. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike 1. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. Keep your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Up around the face. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, you know, you have to be really careful with Daddy Longlegs himself, Dexter Fowler. He's hitting over 350 in road games coming into this one, and it just seems like he comes ready to play. Maybe he really likes sleeping in hotels, or maybe he thrives off taking it to the home crowd. But whatever it is, it's working this year.
Martin Prado now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch of the at-bat. A shot down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Lee going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting third, center fielder number 24, Dexter Fowler.
Digging in the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch on its way. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. Hit down the third baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a foul tip held on to behind the plate. Nice work there to get the punch out, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Tyler Skaggs gets the ball for the Angels in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Next up for the Astros, David Lee. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
David Lee.
Here's the first pitch to him. Nope. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Now the 2-1. It's a fastball that misses.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Just got a piece up the line. That's a foul ball.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Sliced hard, but foul.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The next 3-2. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
So here's Joe Mauer having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. First delivery to him on the way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Skaggs, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matty, Joe Mauer is still a guy you have to be careful with. He won the Silver Slugger Award for catcher. You got to think what a catcher goes through, right? Foul tips, constantly squatting, your legs are getting tired. By August, September, you basically have no legs underneath you. He didn't let any of that bother him, and he put together a great year.
Ready now, Michael Lee, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
A 3-0 is taken, strike one.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Next will be the cleanup hitter. Number 3 comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Here's the 0-1. Turned on down the line. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Albert now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Pujols is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Lee on second. Lee at first. 2 out in the inning. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. A couple of walks, but no damage. An inning in the books. No score on MLB Network. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Vargas. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games.
Number 19.
Here's the first pitch to him. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Cox is right there, 1 down.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Ready now for L.A. Raul Cedeno. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch. In there, strike one. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Hard hit ball to second. Ibanez scoops it up, and there are 2 away now.
Batting second, left fielder, Andre Ethier.
And now for the Angels, Andre Ethier. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
A ball and a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. A ball and 2 strikes.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
Line drive to center field. Cox is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now the Astros designated hitter, Albert Pujols,
Leading
as
off for
they'll
the
have
Astros.
5, 6, and 7 here to start the
Designated hitter,
home half of the second.
Albert
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know, the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Hit to third. Prado's throw to first gets him 1 away.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And let's take a look at Eric Ibar, former Gold Glove winner, an igniter from the offensive side. Great range, athletic, and agile.
Striding in for Houston, Giancarlo Stanton. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope,
Missed with a
that's a
breaking ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. The 1-1 home. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 1-2. Is looked at off the plate for a ball. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Striding into the box, Gary Cox. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Cox is really a rare talent in this sport. A true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch. Not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
So a 2-out single there as we check out the teams with the highest batting averages here in the first month of the season. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. At the plate, Andy Ibanez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now the 0-1. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-1 home. Hit sharply on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Now at the plate, number 30, and a chance to add to his league-leading RBI total right here. First pitch of the at-bat. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the run will score as the Astros are off to the early 1-0 lead. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Ready for another chance. David Lee, 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Here's the first pitch to him. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
2 down, runners at first and second. Takes this the other way to right, but he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Astros 1 and the Angels nothing. Here's Jake Marisnick. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And that one just missed outside. And 0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Curveball, and he'll just watch this one. 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Grounded to short. Lead right there. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Stepping in now, number 70, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights, or it's going to be a tough game.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
He's set. Here's the 3-2, and that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
So digging in now, Ivan DeJesus, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. First and second here with nobody out. Little dribbler down the line. And it gets fouled. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a little tapper. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Ibar, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. And that one right down Main Street.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score.
Now batting, third baseman.
Settling in now, Martin Prado, and their runners at the corners now. Has a look, now the pitch. A pitch out, the throw, and he's safe.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
A ball and no strikes, here it is. And the changeup is way low that time. Angels still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Outside, 3-0 now. The 3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. 2 guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
Another full count pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton there to take it. Here comes the runner from third. score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game.
That was a good, controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Into the box, Dexter Fowler. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Ibar at second with two down. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Fowler, a native of Georgia. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So they wind up with a couple of gift runs here on no hits as the runs were pretty much handed to them. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Angels are out in front 2-1. So here's Joe Mauer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Astros, catcher, Joe Mauer.
Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Shot foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. '50th pitch of the game on its way. That misses. 1-2.
Oh, he thought he had him right there. I did too, but no dice.
The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Michael Lee. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He'll enter play right at .310 on the year. 4 home runs and 21 driven in.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Stays alive, still 0-2. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. The 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Standing in now, number 3. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's a curveball, or maybe even the circle change there. 2 and 2 regardless.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3 and 2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. This is line to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And the 2-out hit will bring Albert Pujols to the plate.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8 pitch at bat. Finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him. Not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result. This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Nope. 3-0.
Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0. You can bet he has the green light on this pitch.
Now the 3-0 offering is in there for strike 1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, D-Row. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Popped him up. Vargas has a play. And that retires the side. 2 left for the Astros. They still trail it here 2-1. Digging in for his second at bat, Vargas. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, number 19.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball one. The 1-0. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Raul Cedeno.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Raul Cedeno. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
And 2-2. Two runs on no hits and no errors to this point for the Angels. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Hit hard up the middle, and the Halos have their first hit of the game.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll dive back in. And again, he'll snap one over to first. Being especially careful here. At the plate is Andre Ethier, as he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands at strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A 1 pitch on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
In now, Jake Marisnick. Swing and a line drive. And a leaping effort there, but it's over his head into left center, a base hit.
Now batting, number 70,
At the plate, number 70. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Here he comes on 2-0. Fouled off. Cedeno over at second. Marisnick on at first with 2 down. 2-2 now. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Angels strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Stepping in, Gary Cox, he, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded to third. Prado's up with it. And that's out number 1.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Stepping in now, Andy Ibanez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box, number 30. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0. On a line, that's a base hit. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Standing in now, David Lee. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Here's a high pop-up. Prado is under it. And the inning is over. One left for Houston. Our score remains 2-1. Digging in to try it again, Ivan DeJesus. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Ivan DeJesus.
Here's the first pitch to him. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he takes a cold strike two. The 1-2 is taken for ball two. Softly on a line to third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure.
Number 17, Johan Esposito.
Eric Ibar will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton on the run, makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, third baseman, Martin Prado.
Martin Prado now. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took, as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Here's Dexter Fowler now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch seared down the first baseline. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Esposito, the former Chicago White Sox. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
De Jesus stands at second with 2 gone. Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, number 19.
Digging in once again, Vargas. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Line drive to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Angels strand a couple. They lead it 2-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Angels, number 25, Cole Perkins.
So here's Joe Mauer. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. The 1-0. Here's an off-speed pitch called for a strike. Hit hard towards center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
In now, Michael Lee. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Recovery throw is not in time, and that will go down as a painful single.
So frustrating, Hero. You make a good pitch, and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Into the box now, number 3. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 is a fastball taken for a strike on the outside corner. Mauer off a second. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Albert.
Here's Albert now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set. Here it comes. Popped him up. Vargas moving to his left. 2 gone.
Great scoring opportunity missed right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that misses inside. 1-0. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Prado over to his left. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. 2 left for the Astros. They're down 2-1. Digging in and looking for more. Raul Cedeno. He singled his last time up.
Raul Cedeno.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
At the plate is Andre Ethier. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. And Ethier has a base hit.
Hey, this is another one of those cases, D-World, of not how many, but how many can you score? Lots of traffic.
100%, Dan. It's not about batting average in this league anymore. It's about OPS. It's about driving runs in at the end of the day, and they got to find a way. And they're doing that right now. They got the lead.
Here's Jake Marisnick. And the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Lee ranges back and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, number 70.
Striding in once again, number 70. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. Here it comes, 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Gary Cox. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Gary Cox.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0. It's the bottom of the zone for a strike. The 1-1 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way, and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Into the box, Andy Ibanez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Set to deliver the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Prado is under it, no problem. 1 away.
Now batting, number 30.
Ready for another shot now. Number 30. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The 2-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1 pitch. Down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The batter, the shortstop, David Lee.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, David Lee, as he'll go to work on trying to bring home the tying run from third. Here's the first pitch to him. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And no advance. It's ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 1-1 is in off the plate. The 2-1 is taken down and in for a ball. Cox on third with 2 out. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Stepping in now, Joe Mauer. Pitch out, nothing doing. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Prado is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 2 left for the Astros. They still trail it here, 2-1. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. The Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 70. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. First offering on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And now for the Angels, Ivan DeJesus. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. The 1-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Two balls and 2 strikes now. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Eric Ibar now. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count now. The 1-1 home. It's a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. And he got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Swing and a liner. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And this will kick off the wall out near the 315 sign. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Martin Prado is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh, 1 here it comes. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
To 1-2 now. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Brian Shaw gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Brian Shaw.
Leading off the inning, Michael Lee, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Two and 0 now.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Here's a swing and a ground ball hits a Prado at third. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
Number 3.
Ready for another chance. Number 3. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Marisnick going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for the Astros, designated hitter, Albert Pujols.
Ready once again, Albert Pujols. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot for Albert Pujols. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as the Astros have bounced back to tie this one at 2.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Gary Cox would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Here it is, the 3-0 is looked at for a called strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the payoff pitch home. And another foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Full count still. The next 3-2. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Astros able to tie it here on the solo home run. 7 complete here tonight, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Digging in, the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Number 24, Dexter Fowler.
First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-0. 1-1 the count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. As they've taken the lead, it's now 3-2.
Yeah, he was having 0 luck early in the game, striking out twice in 2 at-bats. But it only takes 1 swing to get back in a groove. That was definitely it.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Vargas. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Raul Cedeno. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Lee moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting. Left fielder, Andre Ethier.
Ready now for L.A. Andre Ethier. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Cox has a beat on it, And that ends the inning. Angels strike for one, and it comes on this solo home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's now 3-2 Angels.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Angels, number 37, Pete Hembry.
Striding in, Gary Cox. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
Center fielder, Gary Cox.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
It's 1-2.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Just a bit low, ball 3. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. Another payoff pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Andy Ibanez. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch of the at-bat, fouled off. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Fouled away. Pause and the 0-2 inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Back to him on the mound. And a fantastic play as the flip gets the man at second. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
No real chance from the roll, too, that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
Striding in for Houston, number 30. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner back safely. Here's the first pitch to him. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner. Ball 2. Down the third baseline. but this will get foul. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Misses down below the knee. Ibanez stands at first with one out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Shoots this one over to first and gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, David Lee. And he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Opposite field to left, and he has come through as this ought to be enough to get him the lead. The tying run scores. And he's out on the tag, but they do take the lead as 2 score on the play.
Now batting, right fielder.
Next up for the Astros, Michael Lee. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch lofted in the air out toward right center. DeJesus calls for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. The Astros on top, 4-3. Eddie Farmer comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Eddie Farmer.
Dale Curley will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 3 homers, 9 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-2 once more. Popped him up. Number 3 in foul ground. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 70.
Striding into the box, number 70. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. The high fastball is in there. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. To third. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Now batting, second baseman, Ivan DeJesus.
Stepping into the box, Ivan DeJesus. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. One out, one on in a 1-run game. And he fouls this one off. Farmer, a California-born ball player. He's a second-year big leaguer. Lays off 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Runners on first with one down. So a full count now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he missed with it. Ball four. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Eric Ibar. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now batting, third baseman, Martin Prado.
Coming to the plate now, Martin Prado. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
One 0 count. Here it is. Fastball that just misses inside. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Astros will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, I don't care who you roll out there against these guys. That's 10 wins in a row for them, so they feel like they could beat anybody in the league right now, and they're making it look awfully easy, too.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Astros came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Yohan Esposito earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Eddie Farmer closes the door for the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 4 runs on 11 hits. 1 error. They left 12 men on base. The Angels, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.